Okay. Welcome, family. Man, you know, I have like a whole production here going. Second clap sync. There you go. All right, guys. Let's get on with this video, shall we? Alright guys, so welcome to another video. This one will be reviewing the M5 Competition. Yes, the competition. And no, it's not mine. Huge shout out to my brother-in-law for just letting me just use this car for a while. He's out traveling the world right now, and he gave me the keys and he's like, hey, go record a video. I'm like, dude, all day. So this thing is an absolute beast. Guys, this thing is like, my God, I'm scared of it. You know, I mean, gosh, you're talking about a 4.4 liter V8 engine, 617 horsepower to the wheels, and it's just an absolute beast. I mean, let me just put it on M1 mode, which is configured for Sport Plus all around, and I want you guys just to hear this beautiful engine. I mean, once it hits 6,000 RPM, good God, let's do that. Guys, it just hauls. I mean, it kicked me back all the way. It's just an absolute monster. And I gotta tell you, between 4,000 and 6,000 RPM, this thing just roars. It doesn't purr, it roars. So the M5 Competition is everything that you'd expect, right? I mean, you got the full M features all around. You got this really sick steering wheel with the M buttons right here. It just sounds phenomenal. It feels phenomenal. It's very executive-y, right? I'll put it that way, where, you know, you're paying the full penny for all the luxury features. The bells and whistles are all here. You know, the rear view cameras, parking assist, I mean, exhaust flap control. I mean, you have the full suite, every feature you can possibly think of that BMW offers. But I almost feel that this car does all the heavy lifting for you. And I gotta explain myself here, right? I am on manual mode right now, on third gear, second gear. Oh, by the way, it has some pretty nice burbles, right? I hope you can hear that from my outside microphone that I put on. But yes, this car, right now, I put it on, you saw me downshift. Essentially, it's supposed to be on manual mode. But if I keep driving on first gear, it just corrected itself and it put itself on drive. Now, I can go on manual mode as well and just shift on here, right? I just downshifted, I'm gonna keep driving. And it fixed itself, right? It put itself on D, right? And that's kind of the thing, this car in general, that I believe that the M5 was meant for executives that want an absolute beast when they need it. It's my point of view, right? The M5, it's a powerful monster. I mean, that V8, my God, just to listen to it, it's just a phenomenal car. It handles really well. I feel like the car does a lot of the controlling for me though. In retrospect, on my 440i, I know it's not an M car, but I do feel more in control of the car than this car. And what I mean by that is that if I do not shift, right, on the paddle shifters, if I downshift on my 440i, it would stay on that gear for forever, and it'll probably just overheat the engine and get really hot, right? So another pull. Gosh, this thing is just a beast, guys. So yes, the M5 is an absolute monster of a car. Guys, for the price you're paying for this car, I mean, hey, you're getting everything you're asking for, right? You're getting the full power, the throttle response, you're getting the shift response. I mean, gosh, you even have the exhaust works for you. And what I mean by that, let me just fix my microphone a little bit. And what I mean by that is that you don't have to really buy a aftermarket exhaust. You could, but you really don't need to. I mean, you could push a button here, open up both or all four flaps, however it's manufactured, but you open up the flaps and you have a beast of a sound. Beast of a sound coming through the motor. I mean, it just sounds crazy, guys. One thing that I love about this car, again, you're paying for what you get for, right? You're talking well over 100 grand for this car, well over, depending on where you get it from. Full leather interior. I mean, there's massage seats. I mean, these seats massage your back, which is nuts, right? I mean, you're having a long day after work. You know, you have an hour drive, like me, right? Most Californians. You have an hour drive ahead of you. Put it in massage mode, and you're gonna get a nice massage on your back. Again, that whole executive package feel, right? Along with that, you have quality sound system, Bauer & Wilkins. I mean, gosh, Bauer & Wilkins, it's like top tier of audiophile enthusiasts, if I can say that. Yeah, I don't know if that made any sense. But yes, for those of you that are audio enthusiasts, audiophile type of people, this Bauer & Wilkins sound system will blow your mind. I mean, before it was Harman Kardon, then it's Bob Sound, my opinion, because I have Bob Sound on my 440i. And now you have this Bauer & Wilkins that just comes stock with the car. And the cool thing about it is that it lights up. I can't show you now because it's daytime, but it lights up, which is pretty cool. You got this phenomenal big screen in the front, carbon fiber all around, this crazy looking shifter right here. I think it's an updated, you know, shifter. I mean, I don't know. I've seen it different in my brother-in-law's M5c, but this looks different, right? Guys, it's just a phenomenal car all around. This is my point of view, my thoughts. I know there's bigger and in-depth videos out there about the M5c, but I want to give you some things that I look forward to, right? This car, it's really expensive, and I would not say that it's expensive for what you're getting. No, it's expensive and right on the dot for what you are paying for, right? Because this car, you're paying for all those bells and whistles. You really are. You're paying for the crazy motor, the horsepower, the features all around. I mean, it's just an executive, sport-driven enthusiast's car, I would say, right? I wouldn't really necessarily see this on the track, though it could probably handle really well on the track, I would say. But I personally wouldn't take it on the track. I feel like it takes away a lot of the fun. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. For those of you that track the M5c, let me know if I'm wrong, because this car does a lot of the work for you. Unlike other cars that are on the track, I feel like you have to do most of the work, right? The downshifting, the steering, the maneuvering. I mean, and on top of that, this car is all-wheel drive, right? It's all-wheel drive. It says here 4-wheel drive sport. So I don't know. I just don't know how this car will perform on the track considering all those things. But again, guys, if those of you that are looking for an executive, luxurious, bells and whistles type of car that you can really claim that BMW enthusiast, the real driving machine, then this car is for you. And obviously, if a money figure wasn't an issue, then definitely get this car, right? Because I mean, you're paying, you know, 6 figures for this car. Well, kind of 6 figures, right? I think it's like over 100 grand. That means 6 figures or not. Anyways, you know what I mean. You're paying for what you get for it, right? I've been in other cars, and I'm not gonna get into it, but I feel like I've been in other cars where I feel like I'm not getting what I paid for, right? Like I'm paying way too much for such little features. And I'm making a video about that. You can click up here if it's ready by then. But yeah, this car is just overall well put together. So BMW, bravo. You know, in my opinion, this car is beautiful, well made. Now the question is, will I ever get this car, or do I want to buy one? Well, no. Point of view, my thoughts, this car is a nice family car. I think that if I was in a different stage of my life and I had kids and I wanted the extra space of a 5 Series, then yes, I would probably get this car. But from where I'm at today in my life, no, I would not get this car. I am looking more towards an M3 competition or an M4 competition. I feel like it's the right size. I feel like it's the right power, the right features, and just I really love the F8X chassis. It's just a phenomenal, I just love those cars. I know it's old, I know the G80s are out there, but personally, my point of view, I would not get this car. I would lean more towards an M3, an M4. 8X, right? That's kind of the land where I'm going to. But guys, you know, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it brought some sort of value. I mean, you know, I'm enjoying this car as for the short amount of time that I'm having it. But I hope that all of you can make a decision that this helps you. You know, again, it may not have been much in depth with numbers and compression ratios as other people have given before, but I want to give you just my point of view, my thoughts, right? Because I feel like that's important for those of you that follow me on my channel. So guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me your comments below if I missed something or if I need to be corrected on something. I'm open to that. And I'll catch you in the next video. I'll see you, fam.